everybody. I would like to welcome you to my speech on the education in Argentina. First, I would like to show a short video clip of some of the areas in Argentina. By listening to the speech, you will learn how the school system is operated in Argentina and how some of these differences can have an advantage on the students in Argentina because of how it is structured. I am an authority on this subject because I believe very strongly about my education, and to find out about how other countries' education system works truly fascinates me. I have always wanted to study abroad and was often unsure of where I would like to go until I had the opportunity to do an interview with my Spanish instructor and learn about what it was like to go to school in her country during her adolescent years. And I have also done numerous research projects on some of the countries in South America, using incredible resources such as Maps of the World, an online website published in 1999. While explaining about some of these interesting things I have learned about during this interview, when touching on the topic of education in Senora Daly's adolescent years, I will touch on 3 subjects that stuck out the most while conducting this interview and stuck out the most while Senora Daly talked about her primary schools and her high school experience. She seemed to have spoken very highly about the close relationships that she maintained with her classmates throughout her school career. Secondly is a level of discipline being given to the students, and lastly, the uniform system. All these memories that Senora Daly shared gave me the inspiration to find out more about the schooling in her country and find out why she enjoyed it so much. In the school systems in Argentina, the students start off their education like the rest of us, starting with preschool, primary school, and high school. The students remain in the same class with their classmates through their entire school career up until they graduate from high school. If a student were to have been left behind, Senora Daly mentioned that it would be like starting all over again. And I have a quote from her: "Once you have formed a certain bond with your classmates, it is hard to start all over again with a new group of students who are younger and that have already formed a close relationship." And the clip that I have is a whole bunch of students gathered together outside the courtyard in front of their school, which looks like elementary school. The second thing that she touched on, and the primary source and the resource that I have for the close relationships between the students is The Schools in Argentina by the Argentina Travel Guide, published in 2003. And secondly, I would like to move on to the discipline given in the schools of Argentina, which are similar but have slight differences from how they are conducted in the United States. The schools in Argentina are structured that if a student were to have misbehaved and be removed from the class, the teacher is not obligated to catch them up on missing work or allow them to turn in their assignments late. With these actions being implemented, they can reform the structure of education systems and strengthen the educational institutions. And the second clip that I have is a picture of a teacher scolding a student for misbehaving or speaking out in class. And the verbal resource that I have for this one is Education in Argentina by Silvina Gritz, published in 1988. The last thing that I would like to mention that Senora Daly spoke about is the clothing among the students in Argentina. Depending on what type of institution you were attending, the school that Senora Daly went to was a private school where where there was a set standard of uniforms. In any other school, it would be basically casually like what we would wear to any of our classrooms. The attire that would consist for the girls would be a skirt, blouse, and a beret. And for the boys, it would be slacks and a baseball cap or some type of nice looking cap. This is eliminating any kind of judgment towards the students because of what they have on, making everyone equal. And the last clip I would like to show you is a group of students in a uniform attire, which is a set of girls. This presentation was meant to inform you about how education is conducted and implemented across the country, especially in Argentina. Senora Daly made sure to highlight some of her most important experiences while going to school in her adolescent years. Senora Daly loved the fact that she maintained a close relationship with all her classmates throughout her school career because of her disciplinary actions that molded her, and by having a structured uniform attire, it removed any kind of judgment to occur while she was in school. The last question that I would like to leave you with is, if you had the opportunity to go to another school and start your education all over again, would you do it? And that is the end of our presentation.
left out the last resource, education.